Are we recording? Yeah, press the record. How can you be so sure? Because you see on the screen how it has the little things that are showing the audio levels? That helps us. No, yeah, but I'm just saying. How can you be so sure? It's not like you have a studio with microphones and headphones. Okay, hold on. We gotta start somewhere. I've done these more than a few times. I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing by now. I know we're recording. Just relax. We'll do the show. I'm just saying. You gotta build up so people can know when you're recording. They can hear themselves in the headphones. Just because you can hear yourself in the headphones, that doesn't mean that you're recording. Like, you could do that anyway in a studio. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Juvy. You're excused. Okay. Can I get into the show now? Oh yeah. Don't let me hold you up. Thank you. You didn't do your little clips. God damn it!
What's up, homies? It's Crazy Los right here, homie. Know what I'm saying? For reals, though. God is good, homie. Shoot. Crazy Los gotta keep things pushing, homie. You know what I'm saying? For reals, though. From now until the end of time, homie. Know what I'm saying? For reals, though, homie. Shout goes out to everybody doing their thing and stuff like that.
You were the chosen one!
Well, I'm the only one here. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Bam! What's going on, folks? Fuck a title show. If you heard that, that was the chair getting lowered. Fuck a title show 11. I am your host, JuvyThaKid, as always. I know I say it every time, but if you'd like to hit me up, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, or if you even want to check out the SoundCloud, at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. What shall we start with? I guess we'll do a quick recap of this week's content. Actually, no, before I get into all that, for you, like, everyone out there, if you're listening to, like, the Fuck a Title show and you're a fan of, like, the podcast episodes and everything, let's share these around, because, I'm noticing the vlogs and the life lessons, like, those are kind of stayed consistent and stuff like that, but the Fuck a Title show isn't kind of really getting there as much, or at least maybe that's just the way I feel, I don't know. So yeah, if we could just get this, like, shared around a little bit more, we'll get it going a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like, if I know you guys like this shit, then I'm gonna keep doing it. I've gotten feedback from a few people that like I call these podcasts because it's just kind of like the audio thing or whatever. But yeah, I've gotten feedback. People like them. Some people kind of iffy about them. So yeah, if you like them, just share them around for me. We'll get this shit going. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out in the world doing they thing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? For real though. Okay, so on the Instagram page last night I had put out would you rather. Told you guys, as weird as you want, whatever, as many as you want, throw them out there. I got them from Lil Homie 127 and Cannibal Kill. If any come through while I'm recording this, while I'm doing this segment, then I will obviously bring those up. Yeah, but we're gonna get into these because I haven't gotten to actually sit down and read some of them, so we'll see what happens. Would you rather eat a ball of tinfoil or push a fishing hook through your cheek? Oh my god, even just thinking about chewing a ball of tinfoil makes, like, my jaw hurt and I get shivers. Fuck it. Fishing hook through the cheek right away. I know I can at least just kind of, 1, 2, 3, deep breath in and out and just fucking put it through the cheek. Tinfoil? No. I can't fucking do it. Which movie would you rather happen to you? Final Destination or Saw? Oh, that's a fucking good one. Oh my goodness. Be able to see like people's death or whatever and I could avoid it, but eventually it's gonna catch me, or I'm in a fucking sick game where I gotta, like, cut my eye out or something. Damn. That's a really good one. I feel like I'm gonna go with Final Destination. because I don't want to have to like cut my fucking arm off or like sew my stomach or cut my stomach open or something just so I can get a key and get out of there. I'm cool on that. So yeah, Final Destination. If you were on a cruise, oh, this is a long one. If you were on a cruise ship and it hit a rock and sank, you landed on an isolated island, and the only survivors were you and a critically injured couple. Do you kill and eat the man first or the woman? And to further the question, would you rather make a tent or a jacket with the skin? It all depends on the body type. If the man is more of a hefty fellow, then I'm probably going to kill him first. I'm not going to let him starve for a bit and lose all that, like, body fat and, you know, a little bit of muscle in there, too. But, like, yeah, I'm not going to let all that go to fucking waste for him not being able to eat or whatever. He's getting killed first. If she's heftier or whatever, then she's getting killed first. Yeah, I guess it depends on the body types of the couple. If the man is more of like a skinny guy, has a lot of just like lean muscle, I can't do much with that. Like you can't survive off lean muscle in the wild. That's why they tell you can't live off fucking rabbits and everything. Same with the woman. If she's all lean and everything, then I can't survive off that. So whoever's a little bit chubbier, a little heftier, whatever level of the scale they're on, they're getting killed and eaten first. And depending on like how tall and everything they are, I could probably make a jacket out of one of them. And if one of them is like really hefty, like real hefty, I could make at least a canopy out of their skin and everything. So yeah. Depends on the body types of who I kill and eat first. And then it depends, because I could make a jacket and a canopy at least. So, boom. So, boom with that attitude. Would I rather eat worm, spaghetti, or cricket soup? Cricket soup. Worms taste really, really fucking bitter. You owe money to the mob. Would you rather lose a finger or an ear? I feel like this is kind of an easy one. I go with the ear, just to kind of like have the Vincent Van Gogh thing going for me. Just less like mystery and everything behind mine. Oh my god. Would you rather fight a drunk homeless man with no pants or a drunk chimp with no pants? Okay, well hold on. Right away, because I see that no pants is a factor in this. So I'm wondering if they have no pants or I have no pants. Because if I have no pants, I'm not fighting a drunk chimp. Because when chimpanzees get aggressive, chimpanzees go for the face, the hands, and the genitals. If I'm not wearing pants, my man bits are at risk right away. Now, who knows? The homeless man might fight the same. Damn. Drunk homeless man, because at least I have more of a fighting chance. The fucking drunk chimpanzee could just straight up, like, knuckle job me. Fuck me up. One shot. One hitter quitter. Would you rather finger blast Betty White or get a rim job from Courtney Love? I feel like the rim job from Courtney Love comes with a shotgun, so I'm going to go with finger blast Betty White. And I've always had a soft spot for Betty White. So, yeah, I'm hooking up with Betty White, and I'm about to send it home. Just letting y'all know. What else we got? We got a couple of these, but I'm flying through them a little bit faster than expected. Would you rather sleep with a dead body or sleep? Yeah, a little. Yep. Sleep with a dead body. I'd rather just sleep beside it, because if I sleep, you know what I mean? Reproduction. Like, if I'm trying to get down like that with a dead body, then I'm gonna get, like, necrosis and stuff on my man bits. And, the meat and two veg are gonna start to, you know, literally die on me. So I'll sleep beside it. We can keep, like, the, you know, I'll sleep under the blanket, you sleep over, whatever, we'll figure that out. Last one. Oh my goodness. Would you rather have a shot of placenta juice or a mayonnaise milkshake? I feel like by mayonnaise you mean semen. Like, just because placenta and then you went to mayonnaise. I don't know why, but I feel like you're going from lady to man, and I don't want a mayonnaise sandwich. See what is mayonnaise? All right, whatever. Yeah, I'm going placenta juice because people eat that shit anyway. It's weird as hell. Well, to some people it'd be weird. I understand the logic behind it, but yeah, I'll take a shot of placenta juice. Apparently, there's a lot of nutrients for you. So now I'm going to recap the week of the channel real quick for everybody. Real quick. So, what was it? Friday's vlog. Yeah, Friday's vlog was Mail Call 9, featuring J. Coulter Artist. Hit him up on Instagram and Gmail and all that. Excuse me. That was Mail Call 9, J. Coulter. Golden Gun Juvy. I am so sorry. I got the burps from my smoothie right now. Golden Gun Juvy. Sprayed that. I don't know. It's not really an AK. But whatever. Sprayed it gold. If you go on the page, you can actually see it because I edited a picture and everything and posted with it. But yeah, that's actually it's really dope. But in a way, it kind of bugs me because the cap in the can also like was supposed to like it said like it was gonna finish with a metallic shine. It's shiny, but it's definitely not metallic. So, and apparently a clear coat will fuck up the paint, so I can't really do that. But either way, I still like it. Life Lessons 45, we talked about Danny Mathers being a fucking slimy twat snake. Just fucking slithering through the garden of good people and fucking shitting everywhere and cunting it up. I love that word. We talked about a few other things on there. Oh, yeah. Facial hair tips. Don't pull. Like, I know if you guys get into a zone, you might just kind of like pull on your stash or something or the side of your beard like a lot. Don't try and do that a lot, and don't do it hard because you can pull hair out and weaken your follicles. Y'all want to weaken them follicles? Oh, actually, this is a good one. So, I reposted a picture from The Workpad, at The Workpad, spelt with an E instead of an O for work. They had posted a picture. It's kind of like a bunch of equations saying like Beyonce plus album, Kanye plus sneakers equals you buy, your friend plus art, or your friend plus business you don't support. I had put it on the post saying like it speaks very loud to me because a lot of people who are physically around me, like in my social circle, don't really kind of fuck with the channel a lot unless I feature them in a video somehow. And it's kind of fucked up, not gonna lie. It bugs me. Just because this is like a very big like passion. No, hold on. This is like a passion project for me. I do like this is what I want to do now. I want to do the YouTube channel and everything. I'm gonna be doing some music through this. I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of different things. So this is when you're emotionally invested in something and it's like your passion, then you feel more sensitive about certain things. Obviously, when it's certain people who, you know, I'm always kind of helping them out somehow, or, you know, helping support their dreams or passions, whatever. You know, it'd be cool to kind of see that effort put back. But I understand that not everybody... how can I say this without sounding like an asshole? I understand that, like, not everybody looks at things the same. Some people might feel that they're helping or doing whatever. Unfortunately, that's not the case. But yeah, I guess the end of this like whole caption for the post, I said, you know, I'm thankful for you guys for always like posting the videos or shouting the channel out or hitting me up with the feedback. You know, it helps me a lot because I know you guys are checking them out. I know you guys are, you know, actually watching the videos and like kind of like hearing what I'm saying or whatever it is. So it truly is because of everybody, like through the Instagram, through fucking the YouTube, whether you post this like on your Google Plus. I don't know if people do that, but just fucking, like, it is because of you that this channel is building up and everything. And I want to say, like, 100% thank you for all of that. Because honestly, without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this shit. And I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know what I'd be doing with my fucking time right now. I'm one of those people, like, I have to have something to do, or else my mind will, like, kind of revert back to, like, negative thoughts and kind of negative habits or whatever. So it's one of those things, like, 100% thank you guys for just, like, I don't know, giving me something to do with my time too, because it fucking means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that you guys take the time to fucking watch the shenanigans or fucking share a giggle with me. Why not, right? Another thing I had mentioned was people gotta stop fucking posting topics underneath a different post. Like, I even put a video out saying, put the topics underneath that post, and I had people trying to submit topics under that one. I understand, like, you guys just hear me say, like, put it on the topics post, you think of it, you throw it there, but keep them on the topics post. It's easier for me to keep track of them. I'm gonna actually get into them on this episode, because one, that gives us something to talk about. Two, like, I had remembered the ones that, like, were kind of submitted, and I didn't do them on the life lessons. I didn't do them on the life lessons with fair warning, though, because I said if you put them under here, I'm not going to answer them on the life lessons. Put them on the topics post. I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just, it's easier to keep track of them. And honestly, even when I was recording that episode, I totally forgot about these ones because it wasn't in the rest of, like, the comments for that episode. So if you guys, you want your topics heard or anything, like, when you're on Instagram, when you see, like, the submit topics below, or if you miss that post and in the video I say, put your topics on the, like, in that post. Go and throw them on that post. It's not hard. You gotta just click above the picture where it says my name. You'll see submit topics below, hashtag life lessons with Juvy, and bam, you can throw them right fucking there. And then I record the episodes, take your question seedlings, plant them into my knowledge field, let it irrigate and fucking fertilize and everything, and then it grows. The topic grows and branches out, and it creates nice fruits for all of us to enjoy with beautiful natural sugars and beautiful vitamins and nutrients, and their bright colors, and it's fucking great. And we have the answers to the question seedlings. But you have to put your topics on the topics post, my good friends. And that answers the one topic from Lloyd from Canada. How do topics posts work? There you go. Bam. The other one from him, skateboard culture and its impact on today's society. I want your 2 cents. Skateboard culture on today's society, probably non-existent. If I'm gonna be honest, like, very minuscule in today's society. Early 2000s, it was big. Like, I remember so many kids were into it. Even if you didn't know, even if you didn't skateboard, you watched the X Games, or you watched fucking all the vert challenges and, like, the streets, like, street skate videos and everything like that. But then it's kind of like, I don't know, like 2010 on, it's kind of died down. Like, you really don't know about the skateboarding and skateboard culture and, like, the guys who do it unless you're really into that. I don't know, like Rob Dyrdek, he's a skater. He made his own, like, event and everything for skaters, and people only know him because of Rob and Big or Ridiculousness from, like, MTV shit, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things, like, I think nowadays skateboard culture is definitely like on a minuscule scale as opposed to early 2000s, maybe even throughout the, like, big throughout the 90s. So yeah, not too much on today's, like, fuck, even think about, like, the people you used to see all the time wearing DC sweaters and DC t-shirts and hats and Element and fucking Blind and Alien Workshop. Like, you don't see any of those anymore. Nobody wears that shit. I don't mean shit in, like, a bad way, but I'm just saying, like, No, oh, I still wear a DC sweater, but I rock with it. I love DC. But you don't see people wearing any of that anymore because it's not on the forefront of people's attention. It's not being presented to us like it was before. I remember on the weekends, being a kid, channel 26 around Barrie, like the sports network or whatever, they would show the X Games and they would show skate events and dirt bike like events and everything. Like I remember watching it on TV. Now they don't really show it too much. Or if they do, it's very randomly, like one day, like a year, you know what I mean? So I think skateboard culture in today's society definitely has died down. Which is sad because fucking skateboarding's dope. Except for like the shithead kids that do it. Joshua Jedi. Topic for the day. Well, we're doing it today, I guess. How to make a better you. Man, he literally said after, just because you said not to, so he's doing this to be funny. How to make a better you. Just don't be an asshole, man. And it's real fucking easy. Instead of like always feeling the need to talk shit about people or have like this crazy negative opinion about like what they're doing, just fucking don't say it. Don't feel the need to put like a post out or put a video out saying like, oh, fucking so-and-so made a shitty song. He's a fucking dick sucker. You should never make music again. Fuck you and your family. Like that kind of shit. You're an asshole. You're fucking walking around the world and you're twatting it up. So just don't do that. It's one of those things. Like, if you see something that bugs you, just keep it scrolling. Click something else. Search something else, like, positive to replace that negative emotion and that negative, like, little memory or whatever it is. Just work every day to, like, always keep a positive thing, like, a positive energy and an environment around you. Fuck, especially right now. There's so many, so much shit going on in the world, and I can tell you guys honestly, sometimes I don't know about, like, these topics or this shit that's gone on in the world until you guys suggest them for topics for the channel or something. Because, honestly, it's not that I don't care, it's just, I don't want to surround myself with tons of negative news and tons of negative events and shit. Like, why? Like, it's a very sad thing, like, certain things that happen, but it's one of those things, like, unfortunately, like, I can't do anything about it in Canada. Like, all I can do is help the people in my surrounding to feel okay and feel a little bit positive in these negative times, you know what I mean? That's why a lot of the times I don't put posts out even discussing certain things, because I want my page and I want my channel to be a break from all of the negative shit for you guys. Or if I do comment on something, it's probably me just trying to, like, be funny or whatever, like, you know, talking about how, like, Pokemon Go is fucking, you know, I think it's kind of silly, but I understand other people like it. Just don't fucking ask to catch a Pikachu in my backyard, because I'm gonna slap your phone up at your hand. Some people took that very serious. I don't mean I'm actually going to slap your phone out of your hand, but I'm not going to let you go in my fucking backyard. And if I catch anybody physically in my backyard, then it's going to be a problem. But that's technically with anybody in the fucking world. You find some weird person standing in their backyard with your cell phone out, it's going to be an issue, especially when I got kids around, you know what I mean? But yeah, to be a better you, just, I don't know, don't be an asshole to people, man. Like, don't fucking post comments and certain things saying that, like, you know, certain people are fucking dumbasses or they're fucking cunting the world up and shit with their music, when it really, like, it's not affecting your day-to-day life with their music. That's kind of a shitty thing to, like, say to people just because it's really a very, very tiny thing to this world. I don't know, it's just one of those things, man. Don't put out negativity, and don't surround yourself and consume yourself in negativity. Because if that's all you're gonna do, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be a fucking shithead to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, why do you want to do that? Maybe some people do because they like to be, like, you know, kind of recreationally and outraged. I like to say recreationally outraged, because they're just looking for reasons to get mad or upset about something, or a reason to troll somebody. There's tons of people like that. And most of them, they're dickheads. They were those people that like would watch boxing fights growing up, and like, you know, in the 10th or 11th round when the guys are tired, they're like, oh, I get up there and knock him out first shot, or you know what I mean? Like, fuck it, just don't be one of those guys. Just surround yourself in positivity. Don't fucking let like negative events and negative news like surround your entire day and like fuck with you, because then that's all you're gonna have going for you. You're just gonna have like a bitter outlook on the world, and you're gonna have a bitter like outlook about things around you, because all you see is fucking like negativity and everything. And the thing is, like, the world really isn't like as negative as people like to make it seem. We have a lot of crazy shit going on, yeah. We have a lot of awesome shit going on too, though. So I don't know, why don't we ever focus on any of that? Perfect segue, actually. You know, like, all this other crazy shit's going on. It's the anniversary of fucking Apollo 11. I believe it's Apollo 11 that went to the moon. Neil Armstrong? Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin went to the moon. People, I'm just saying, that's pretty sweet. How stolen freezies and strawberries are turning into a $5 billion black market. Well, that's just because, like, tons of people sell them at stores and at, like, whatever else. Who cares? Let the people have their freezies and berries. 15 of the most venomous creatures on Earth. I feel like we already did that. I'm pretty sure we did that one, and they're trying to suggest it on my news thing again. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Huh. It's okay. I know you already watched this and everything, but why don't you go ahead and do it again? The Solus Project, Xbox One's sci-fi exploration game. That'd be pretty cool. Especially with the graphics they have nowadays for video games. Oh, sorry. I was just getting rid of some notifications on the screen there. I feel like there's not a lot of news though today. It's kind of weird. Or it's again one of those things where it's like I gotta search intensely so I can find something good, you know what I mean? Trudeau flips pancakes at Calgary Stampede. You know, it's good to be in the public eye, I suppose, when you're in politics and doing, like, you know, stuff like that with people. I don't know. Politicians are weird. You never know if it's like a genuine action or they're doing it for their image and reputation, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. Politicians weird me out way too much. Oh, actually, one thing I'll fucking mention, because I found it pretty interesting. I know a lot of you guys don't like fucking UFC and everything like that, but this actually be a very quick topic, and this might actually be something that everyone can at least like see the hypocrisy in it. So UFC 200. Letdown of an event. I already went into that though on last week's fucking title show, so go check that out, ya heathens. But John Jones was pulled off because of a potential doping violation by USADA. We now know that the B sample has come back positive as well, and he tested positive for estrogen blockers. The weird thing about some people might be like, estrogen blockers, well, why is that a big deal? Well, because when you're doing a cycle off of steroids, your testosterone is ramped up, so your estrogen is going to be ramped up as well in your body. So the estrogen blockers help your body kind of like regulate itself again. But they're more like commonly used at like during cycles coming off of steroids. So it's no bueno to have in your system when you're doing all that, you know what I mean? Yeah, so he gets taken off the card for the main event. He's suspended 2 years Honestly, he might even be, I think he's done. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be when he comes back from 2 years, especially skill-wise in this sport. But yeah, so Brock Lesnar comes in, they like shine the bat signal for him to kind of like help save the card and like the pay-per-view buys. And he tests positive for a banned substance. Now, I feel bad for Mark Hunt in this, because this is the third guy in a row, I believe in a row, or the third guy anyway, overall, that has been caught fucking cheating against him. So, I'm like, shitty for Mark Hunt, but he definitely deserves the half of the paycheck that fucking is legally entitled to him now from Brock Lesnar. And then, so what I find, and what I mean like the hypocrisy in all this, is John Jones gets taken off the card. We didn't, at the time we didn't know if he was 100% like going to test positive for the B sample or anything. We had no idea what was going on. Everybody jumps on their social media to talk shit about the guy, to say he's a fucking bad look for the sport, blah, 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 blah. Brock Lesnar gets tested positive, and nobody says shit. Nobody's saying anything. Or, I seen like a bunch of wrestling fans trying to defend him somehow, but I'm just like, you know, it's fucking, it's one of those things, it's like, oh, John Jones, unbeaten champion, his only loss on his record is a disqualification from a stupid rule, but it's one of those things, like, unbeaten champion, arguably one of the best fighters of all time, when you look at who he has fought in, how he beat them, and that he has never legitimately been beaten. Everybody loves to talk shit about him. Brock Lesnar, wrestling guy, no mixed martial arts background. He fights Cain Velasquez, gets beat up, fights Alistair Overeem, just gets fucking starched. Done. But nobody gives a fuck. Like, he gets popped for steroids, and all you guys are quiet out. Like, everyone out there was quiet about it while you were all talking shit about John Jones when he got popped. So I don't understand the hypocrisy with it all, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. I kind of found it interesting. So I wanted to put it out there. Talk about it a little bit. Man, Lil Wayne hospitalized again after suffering another seizure. You know how you can stop having seizures, my old boy? Stop drinking lean. The promethazine with codeine is making you sleep. It's going to put you down for a long nap. And you're not going to like it. Well, you might. It'll be a very peaceful one, tell you that much. Oh, what else is happening? Oops, I don't want the entertainment page. I don't care about fucking celebrities and what they're wearing. Caitlyn Jenner is rocking the off-the-shoulder look at the ESPYs. Oh, let's be honest. Caitlyn Jenner hasn't been a fucking athlete since the 80s, so I don't even know why she's at the ESPYs. That's like sports awards and stuff. Conor McGregor, Holly Holm, congratulations on you guys winning. That's pretty dope. Oh, what is this? This is cool. I love space. I love outer space. I believe that, like, in a way, our souls could have traveled through this. Let me see this. Astronomers map 1.2 million galaxies in colossal 3D image. And this was released yesterday. What's the source? It's on my news app, but it's not giving me its source here. And I like to pay credit when credit is due. Engadget. So like engaged, but Engadget. Okay. After spending a decade measuring the stars, scientists just released a 3D map spanning 1.2 million galaxies, but it also measures the universe's expansion over time, giving credence to the theory that dark energy played a role in its increasing size. Ooh, dark matter and dark energy, folks. That's like, I believe this is something that's kind of like very highly debated with a lot of people for some reason. The image above, and I'm gonna grab the image and I'll put it in here for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. The image that has been provided. Hundreds of scientists from the Baryon Oscillation Spectroscopic Survey, or BOSS for short, a program from the Sloan Digital Sky Survey 3 that measures the expansion of the universe over time, collaborated to make the map. The full one spans 650 cubic billion light years, which is about a quarter of the sky. That's pretty intense. Oh shit, so the image you guys are going to see right now, this is the image or whatever they're talking about. The above image, however, is only a slice of it, covering 1/20th of the sky and ranging only 6 billion light years wide. Colors indicate distance from Earth, with yellow dots representing nearest galaxies and purple the farthest. Gray dots are regions that weren't surveyed. Inside of this are 48,741 galaxies, about 3% of the full data set, meaning they have observed 1,624,700 in total. Jesus fuck, people. Like, this is a big fucking picture to take. This is a lot of information to take into one picture. Like, we're talking about like thousands and thousands of galaxies. Who knows what could be in those? I love space. There's so much mystery. It's like the ocean. There's still so much mystery involved with both of them. I love it. It's just like they can go. It feels like they go on forever and ever and ever and ever. Like, even the ocean, we know there's a bottom to it, but like the amount that the oceans and everything spread across Earth, like, they go on for fucking ever. It's fucking crazy. BOSS tracked the universe's increasing size by tracking pressure waves that emanated out from the Big Bang and froze as matter solidified 400,000 years later. The researchers tracked galactic movement from 7 billion years ago until 2 billion years ago, which supports dark energies and dark matter's roles in the universe's growth. Measuring the distribution of galaxies across time reveals how much both elements competed to increase its outward expansion in the time period they tracked. How were they able to track all that, though? Like, from 7 billion until 2 billion years ago. Seems a little iffy for me. But then again, I know nothing about the science or instruments they're using, so I don't know shit compared to these guys. They could probably map it back that far. Who knows? Short quote to end it. If dark energy has been driving the expansion of the universe over that time, our maps tell us that it is evolving very slowly, if at all. The change is at most 20% over the past 7 billion years, said Florian Butler of University of Portsmouth, who contributed 2 of the papers that the scientists submitted to the monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society. Ran out of breath on that last one. So that's pretty intense. I'm going to grab this image so you guys will actually be able to see it. And it looks crazy. I'm not going to lie. It looks like some abstract painting. And it's just galaxies upon galaxies. It's fucking nuts. But yeah, I'll get that so you guys can see it and everything. So you're not just listening to my words and be like, well, what does it look like? How many stars? I get it. I don't like it when podcasts do that to me. Okay. Chew this ice cube up quick. Well, I was doing a recap of the channel, but fuck it. You guys know what happened. Oh, well, yeah. I got a new face tattoo. That's pretty sick. A couple people have asked me, like, what it means. You can either Belle Rev. Some people say Belle Reeve. Some people say Bella Reeve. It means a beautiful dream. And for all we know, this life could be just one big beautiful dream. Coincidentally, in the Batman universe, DC universe, in an area called Bloodhaven, there's a prison called Bella Reeve. So that's just a really cool and fun coincidence. But yes, it means a beautiful dream. For all we know, this whole life we're living right now could be just one big crazy beautiful dream. Who knows, right? I think we are going to end it there, folks. Cool little space news. Talked about channels. Did some of y'all's topics. Got harassed by Big Daddy Sass at the beginning of the fucking show. He's one of those things, like, he doesn't understand a lot. He understands the world that he's from, but other than that, he doesn't know a whole lot. It just he got on my nerves. I'm sorry that you guys had to hear me get that frustrated, but it had to happen, and I'm sorry. So, I am out of here. If you guys come across any weird little clips or anything that you want to send me, and I can throw them in the intros of any of, like, the podcast episodes, by all means, go for it. I would love for you guys to send me some so we can kind of, like, add more to them or whatever. I like doing it. So, I am your host. Well, I've been your host, JuvyThaKid. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and the Snapchatteries at JuvyThaKid. JuvyThaKid. Again, if anybody out there has artistic abilities or anything, I probably should have said this at the front of the show, but whatever. If any of you guys out there have, like, artistic designing abilities or anything, and you want to make a logo for the Fuck a Title show, hit me up and everything. We'll figure it out. Yeah. All my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos, for the love of everybody, keep being weird.
Shout goes out to everybody doing their thing in this game. We gonna keep everything pushing, you know, for reals though.